Next up is my X-15 rocket. It's a Revell kit, and so it's down there on that bottom shelf. And here's the instructions. And it was a Revell kit. I actually saw this, and I'll pop some photos in here, at the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C., which prompted me to get this kit and build it. And so, again, pretty straightforward. Build it much like you would build an airplane. The fuselage, the cockpit, landing gear, what have you. And then here are my references. This is the actual aircraft that I built. And then subsequently saw this actual one at the Pima Air Museum in Tucson, Arizona. I'll pop a couple of photos of that in here. So this is the version that I built. You'll see it on a turntable in a minute. And I used Alclad for the metallics. And finished it. The decals that came with it were spot on from all my references. It was a fun kit to build. The North American X-15 was a hypersonic rocket-powered aircraft operated by the United States Air Force and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration as part of the X-plane series of experimental aircraft. The X-15 set speed and altitude records in the 1960s, reaching the edge of outer space and returning with valuable data used in aircraft and spacecraft design even to this day. Because the plane had to be small and hold huge quantities of fuel, the X-15 was designed to be carried aloft and drop-launched under the wing of a B-52 mothership. Two ships served this purpose: the High and Mighty one, serial number 52-0003, and Balls 8, serial number 52-0008. Both served as carrier planes for all X-15 flights. Release of the X-15s took place at an altitude of about 8.5 miles and a speed of about 500 miles per hour. The first glide-dropped flight was made on July 24, 1959. Then the first powered flight in September of '59, which exceeded Mach 2. And by the end of the program in October of 1967, William J. Knight had flown at an altitude of 102,100 feet, or 19.34 miles, and set the official world record for the highest speed ever recorded by a crewed powered aircraft at Mach 6.7, or 4,520 miles per hour. During the X-15 program, 12 pilots flew a combined 199 flights. Of these, 8 pilots flew a combined 13 flights, which met the Air Force spacecraft criterion by exceeding an altitude of 50 miles, thus qualifying these pilots as astronauts. Hope you enjoyed that, and hope you'll come back for more before YouTube builds. And as always, thanks for watching, and happy modeling.